Good morning again, class 10. Yesterday I have told you 10 uses of simple present tense. Today we are going to learn more about it. Let's start. Uses of simple present tense. One more uses, that is the 11th one, is with verb of emotions. What these are? Like love, hate, etc. So whenever I say I love my country, and this cannot be used with the ing form. Ing or continuous form cannot be used with it. I cannot write I am loving my country. That would be wrong. That is the right one. Next and 12th use is with scientific facts or proven theory. Any of the scientific fact, for example, water contains hydrogen and oxygen. It is a scientific fact. I always use it with the simple present tense. Or a triangle has 3 sides. It is a proven theory, so I always use simple present tense with it. Now the next one is some miscellaneous verbs are there. With some miscellaneous verbs. These are seem, appear, etc. So I always use simple present tense with it. 3 more uses are there, but they are of no use to you, so we are not going to study it. Total 13 uses I have told you of simple present tense, which you must learn, that must be learnt by you. Now let's jump upon our next tense, which is present continuous tense. Simple present tense is and here, and present continuous tense we are going to start now. Present continuous tense, starting with the formula. Its formula is subject plus helping verb, that is am, are, plus verb first form plus ing plus object. So is we use with singular, am we use with I, and are is used with plural and you, because you is plural also. This is the formula of affirmative sentences. Negative sentence formula is subject plus helping verb, that is am, are, plus not plus verb first form plus ing plus object. So how it works? Subject he is singular, I use my helping verb is, then I put not, then I put verb form go and ing, going to school. This is how we form a sentence with the structural formula. Next one is interrogative, that is helping verb comes in first, as we have seen in the simple present tense. Helping verb is am, are plus subject plus verb first form and ing plus object. Is he going to school? This is how our interrogative formula works. Next is interrogative negative. Then I can use helping verb, that is am, are plus subject plus not plus verb first form and ing plus object question mark. Is he not going to school? So this is how formula works. Next our formula is WH interrogative sentence. Quickly I am telling you what is WH interrogative sentence of present continuous tense. WH interrogative sentence is WH word plus helping verb, that is am, are plus subject plus verb first form and ing plus object plus adverb if you need it. So why is he not going to school? One more is there, WH interrogative negative. How it works is WH word plus helping verb, that is am, are plus subject plus not plus verb first form and ing plus object. So how it works? Why is he not going to school? So these are all the formulas which you must copy from the video. You can copy, you can pause the video when you will be watching it, and you can copy the formulas, because learning formula is also very important as the uses. Next is we are jumping upon to the uses of present simple tense. These are just 4 in numbers, not like the present simple tense in which you have 13 uses. So present continuous tense uses we are going to study. The very first one is when the activity is going on at the time of speaking. For example, right now what I am doing, I am teaching you. So what is the activity? Activity is going on, then I am teaching you. Activity is teaching. So teaching is going on at the time of speaking. When I am speaking the word, at the same time when the activity is going on, I use present continuous tense. How it works? For example, I am saying I am teaching, or for the student you can say we are studying. So what it is, that is I am teaching, activity is going on at the time of speaking, I use present continuous tense. Next is when the activity is continue but not at the time of speaking. For example, I am writing a book. For example, if you called me up and you asked, how are you, sir? I said, well, I am fine. And you said, sir, what are you doing? I said, nothing, I am writing a book. So at the time of speaking, what I am doing, I am talking to you over the call. So activity is going on that I am talking, but I am writing a book also. It is not necessary that at the time of speaking I am writing book. At the time I am talking to you, but I have started to write a book, suppose 3 months before, and it will end up after 6 months. So for the 9 months the activities continue regularly, it is going on. At that time I talk about present continuous tense, that I am writing a book. Maybe I write it yesterday also, I will start to write it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But nowadays what is going on with me? That is, I am writing a book. We use present continuous tense with it. Our next use is very easy. I am going to tell you, but you have to understand it deeply. Third use is when a physical change can be seen with the following verbs. The verbs are go, get, grow, turn, become. So what it is? These are just 5 words. For example, water is turning into ice. So when I am saying water is turning into ice, these are the following verbs. These verbs must include, then only I will change it into present continuous tense. Without these verbs I will not write it in present continuous tense. Next thing, when a physical change can be seen. So water was in liquid state, and when it turns into ice it becomes solid. So a physical change can be seen in the water when it is turning into ice. I always use present continuous tense. The next one, which is very important to understand with the language part, that is with affirmative sentences contains word always. When the frequent repetition of the actions annoys the speaker. She is always complaining, or my dog is always running outside when I open the door. So what does it mean? That with affirmative sentences, first of all the sentence must be positive, the sentence must be affirmative, contains the word always. always is there in both these sentences. When the frequent repetition of the action, that is action is again and again repeating, it is not just one thing but every time it is happening, annoys the speaker. Annoys means it frustrates, it irritates the speaker. She is always complaining. She is a girl, she always come to me and always complaining about something. Whenever she comes to me, she is complaining, so it will definitely annoy me. I will get irritated of that complaining. So she is always complaining. Or my dog, whenever I open the door of my house, my dog is so stupid, it always running out of the house, so it annoys me because it is frequent repetition of the action. Then I use present continuous tense. That is all about present continuous tense. The class is short today and I have told you 3 different uses which we have yesterday which we have studied yesterday. 3 different uses of present simple tense. The 6 formulas, that is affirmative, negative, interrogative, interrogative, negative, WH, interrogative, WH, interrogative, negative of present continuous tense, and the 4 uses of present continuous tense. Kindly learn it, because after it only tense are the basis, and if you do not learn the formulas or the uses, you will not be able to solve the direct indirect speech or the active passive voice. So kindly do it at your home. You have all the good time nowadays. Learn it, and I will come back again to tell you about the present perfect tense. That's all for the day, class. Thank you. Have a good